What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. Your boy JP the Install Guy. Hoping to make your install life a little bit easier today. We are going to actually do a little bit of audio integration. We're going to be installing a 4-channel amp on this 2013 Ford F150, and I'm going to show you the products that I'm using to get this job done while retaining the factory radio. If these are the type of things that you're into, please consider subscribing, because this is what we do here at this channel. Anything car audio or install related, that's exactly what the channel is about. Now, I'm very excited about these products because this is literally making the install a whole lot easier. Y'all know I get excited about making a job easier. What this is a Ford F150 non-amplified version of a audio integration harness. What this does is this allows us to take the male part out of the factory radio, put it inside here, and then we take this male part, put it inside the radio, and then we can take these and disconnect them, which is our audio lines. These are the quick disconnects. They are labeled, so this is going to be rear signal to the amp and rear signal from the amp. We have that both for the front and the rear. So what this actually allows us to do is allows us to take the direct leads right here and go straight to our line output converter. We're going to be using the PAC LP64, so it has 4 channels of line output, and I literally can just take these and go straight to these and then take our 4 RCAs or two channel RCAs and run these to get signal going back to the amp. And then I could also take this side, since these wires are going directly to my speakers, and we can run some speed wire from here to actually power everything at the 4-channel amp. This is going to make it extremely easy and serviceable, because if anything was to happen to where he wanted to change this radio out, or if he wanted to sell the truck and he wanted to take his investment with him, I can literally, you talk about plug and play. I guess doing it this way would just put everything back in line, but honestly what we would be doing is we would just take this whole thing out, plug his factory harness back into his radio, put everything back, and then we can literally take the whole system out. If it wasn't already easy enough, I can take this off. PAC also makes a 17-foot extension, so I can plug this into here, and then I literally have 17 feet of speaker wire that I can take back to my amplifiers. Now we can zip tie this stuff together to make it a little bit neater, test tape it, whatever we want to do, but it does come with both. It comes with this for the signal side and that one for the actual power side. I'm gonna take this, plug it straight to here for our signal, and with the RCA and the speaker wire, we're gonna run all this back to the amp, and it's gonna be so much simpler. The LP64 has a lot of different functions, so they have RCAs on the ends, but if you need it just for line output conversion, you would need to cut the RCAs off. So here we're gonna strip those wires back, and then we're gonna join those with the audio integration harness. Then I wanna pre-cut some small pieces of heat shrink so I can preload them on the wire harness. That way when we solder it, we don't have to worry about trying to use another way to insulate the wire. Now we're going to go ahead and solder it using our solder station from Baseaholics. Then we slide the heat shrink up over our connections, use a heat gun to shrink the heat shrink onto it. This is the marine gray heat shrink, so it does have that dual wall glue on the inside to kind of help prevent it from oxidizing and stuff like that. Then we just want to wrap the rest of the harness up with some tester tape. Now let's take a look at that. That looks like a nice factory integrated type harness. So we're gonna plug and play this deal. We're going to put our 4 RCAs right here, run that and our extension back there to the 4-channel amp, and we're gonna be done with this. So as you can see, we have our T harness in line. That's the male part of the T harness back in the radio. That's the female part going into that part of the T harness. We do have our RCAs and everything tested tape, and we're going down along with the factory wiring, going all the way back to our 4-channel amplifier. Now the easy part is just taking those RCAs and the speaker wires, zip tying it all along down the factory wiring to the back to the 4-channel amp. We don't have to guess what's positive and negative because the speaker wire harness already allowed us to do it. So we just simply put the RCAs inside the amp and then hook up our speaker wire to the amp, and now we got sound. This is JP signing out. God bless y'all. Peace.